April 20th is fast approaching, marking the end of the 90-day review period following President Trump's Proclamation 10886. This date could usher in significant changes at our southern border, with potential nationwide impacts. Welcome to Preppers News, your trusted source for current events from a prepper's perspective. I use a computer-generated voice due to an injury that makes my natural voice difficult to understand. Thanks for your support. Today, we'll explore the possible outcomes as the 90-day review period of Proclamation 10886 concludes on April 20th, including the potential invocation of the Insurrection Act of 1807. On January 20, 2025, President Trump issued Proclamation 10886, declaring a national emergency at the southern border. This proclamation cited threats from cartels, criminal gangs, terrorists, human traffickers, and the influx of illicit narcotics as reasons for the emergency declaration. The goal was to achieve complete operational control over the border, deploying military personnel and resources to counter unauthorized entries and criminal activities. A 90-day review period was established to assess the situation and recommend further actions. As we approach April 20th, the administration is set to receive a comprehensive report on the southern border status. This report will evaluate the effectiveness of current measures and may propose additional actions to secure the border. The outcomes could range from maintaining existing strategies to implementing more assertive measures. One significant possibility is the invocation of the Insurrection Act of 1807. This act allows the president to deploy military forces domestically under specific circumstances, such as suppressing civil disorder or enforcing federal authority. Historically, it's been used sparingly during events like the Civil War and the desegregation of schools in the 1950s and 60s. Invoking the Insurrection Act in this context would enable the use of active duty military to support border enforcement efforts, potentially expanding their role beyond logistical support to direct law enforcement activities. If the Insurrection Act is invoked, it wouldn't just be about securing the border. It could mark a shift toward normalizing the use of military forces within U.S. borders. While the justification may be tied to national security and border control, history has shown that once an emergency power is exercised, it becomes easier to use again under different circumstances. For preppers, this raises serious concerns. Military deployment domestically, even under the pretext of border enforcement, could lead to expanded federal authority over internal affairs. Travel restrictions, curfews, and increased surveillance are all potential outcomes. What starts at the border could set a precedent for how the government handles future crises, including civil unrest, protests, or other perceived threats. Beyond the political and legal implications, the immediate practical concerns include disruptions to supply chains, increased restrictions on movement in affected areas, and potential clashes between federal forces and local law enforcement or citizens. If the Insurrection Act is invoked, it's essential to stay informed and be ready to adapt, whether that means ensuring supplies are stocked or having contingency plans in place if martial law-style restrictions become widespread. As April 20th approaches, we stand at a pivotal moment regarding border security and the possible use of expanded presidential powers. The implications of Proclamation 10886 and the potential invocation of the Insurrection Act could have far-reaching effects. Stay vigilant, informed, and prepared for any developments that may arise. If you found this information valuable, please like, share, and subscribe to Preppers News. For more in-depth analysis and updates, visit our website at preppersparadigm.com. Thank you for watching. Stay prepared, stay informed, and I'll see you next time.